Thus, in fact, I'm in the mood of interview now, right, baby? We can do this now. Uh-huh. Oje ma fajasa si baby. My name is Prince Mayowa Godwin Ayigbayo.
Okay. My name is Princess Abdulronke Joy Ayegbayo.
That's a 1 in a million question because, as God will have it, I met my love on a professional ground through ASF platform, and we officially first saw each other at a conference in Lagos.
We are both criminologists. So.
What made I believe I can marry her? I saw what I was looking for in her. First and first, God fearing, and she's adequately responsible when I first met her, and respectful, full of wisdom and intelligence. That was the first thing I saw in her, and as we move ahead, I felt she's the right woman for me, which I've confirmed.
Okay. Initially, I can say when he told me about his intention for me, at that moment I was not ready for anything because I think then my school, I just find out about some things about the course I studied then. So I was not ready for any relationship. I was like how things would go fine for me and how I'll forge ahead in my career. But it was there for me. Even when he told me his intention, I was like, I'm not ready. But we keep on talking. What I found out was that during our talking, he was a very matured person, full of understanding, and he's very intelligent. Seriously, because we happen to study the same course. So when I listened to him and some things about his growing up, I was like, that time, even my brother, I was like, it was weird to see guys in this time pass through those things and still stand. Instead of him to choose to do other lifestyle, but he was God-fearing, responsible, and he was taking care of himself. So I love that about him. So I was like, okay, at least being with him will not have any effect. So at first, despite that, I did not say yes. But before I said yes to him, I have to pray over it. And till I can remember it happened on a Sunday after I left church. That day I just felt peace within me. So I felt peace within me. Even it was on my way home, I called him and I was like, Motigbo. I was like, what did Motigbo Kini? I said, I've had you. He was so happy, and that was how we started. And I can say I have not regretted it. It was a step I took and I did not regret till date.
I felt accomplished. I felt accomplished that yes. Yoruba will say, "Igbintenumogi ogun." Truly, one of the things she did not say was, she always tell me that I'm a man that don't accept no for an answer. I think she forgot to mention that. She always tell me that, and I'm happy I still stand on that existing protocol. Yeah, I felt accomplished. That finally, I got her.
Well, I feel very happy, seriously, because I don't think there's any better man for me outside there. I don't think there's any man that can understand me the way he does. seriously, there was a time, even when people talk about our resemblance, I always say, or maybe he started saying it, but I confirm it. Like, he found the ribs of his ribs. So I can say he was the perfect man for me, because nobody could have understand me, nobody could have accepted me for who I am, and he always stood by me, always fight for me. Anywhere, any place, he's always fighting for me. So I feel like I'm on the right step. I'm on the right path. So
You coming first? Okay. The first advice is one, know what you want. You know what you want, you go for what you want. Two, is a bit complementary to the first one. Be determinant on what you want. There's a difference between knowing what you want and being skeptical about it. But you need to be determinant and go for what you want. Three, live a godly life that will not be that will not cause any horror for you in future. And with that, but all the same, put God first in whatever you do. I think that is.
My breast, my breast. I will breastfeed you. I will breastfeed with my breast. And the breast is yours. From now to eternity, till death do us part. So shall it be. My bumbo, my bumbo. This bumbo, I am going to see. Wherever you see, I should be. Wherever you see, I should be.
So I think I will start from where you stop. Put God first, because I said earlier, I was not, when he told me, I was not ready for it. But after praying to God and talking to some of my friends, like some of my friends that will pray together, I think I can remember one person. It was like, I've not met this person, but my heart feel at peace with him. He has a very good heart. So he confirming it with me and some of my friends also. So that gave me the zeal and that was like a driving force for me, because in our relationship, I can't tell you, during our courtship, it was not perfect. It was so rough. But I was always like, I'm not making the wrong choice. I'm not wrong about this thing. So everything that happened, I'm always with the mindset that, okay, after these things will be fine. This is just happening because we are human. After these things will be fine. Even when the worst happened, that it was as if it will be over, I was still like, okay, I'm not making the wrong choice. I'm with the right person. So everything that is happening now is just like, we will overcome it. So my advice is that just put God first. When you put God first, and you also, that you putting God first will give you the strength you will need during the courtship or during the relationship. It will give you the assurance, because during that time you need all the strength, all the motivation. So that was the only thing, because I was like, okay, I'm with the right person. I did not make a wrong choice. I was clear before I said yes. So everything that was happening now, there's no way I will overcome it. It will pass. It can't overcome me. So that was what kept me during the relationship. And another thing was, don't accept a pattern because of money or anything, but try and see. I always tell him, I've seen your future. That's why I accepted. Both in physique, because when we met, he was not this handsome. Both in physique, financially, everything I've seen, and I know that the future is bright with him. So that was one reason why I accepted. That's another reason why I accepted. Another thing is that he's a very strong guy. He's a go-getter. I know that as time goes on, with the help of God, with my help, the sky is a starting point for him. So that's my advice. My first advice is put God first. The second advice is that try and look beyond what you're seeing in your partner. After looking, just try and picture what that person will be. If that person, you think this person is not there right now, but it will be there. But there are some people, they are good now. Maybe they are opportune to have something now, but they cannot manage it. those kind of person, if you are with them, they are disasters. So when you try and picture somebody's future with their attitude to work, attitude towards people, you'll be able to tell what kind of person that person is. So those are how I was able to get the right person for me. So that is my advice for those that are planning to go into relationship. Try and see your partner and look beyond what you are saying. Look beyond body, look beyond beauty. Because when you are with the right person, beauty will come. When you are with the right person, money will come. Everything will follow.